Hi everyone! Today we are crocheting this beautiful flower keychain. To make this keychain we need some t-shirt yarn in one or more colors and some crochet hook. I will use 8mm. You can use other hooks depending on the yarn you have. The detailed information about the yarn will also be in the description of the video. We're starting with the magic ring. To make a magic ring, wrap the yarn around your fingers with the tail at the bottom. Insert the hook, pull the yarn through, forming a loop, and then pull the yarn through this loop. You can use a chain 4 here instead, but you need to know that it will create bigger center of the flower. Next we are going to make 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Tighten the circle. And now we are going to connect the last stitch to the first using the slip stitch. Insert the hook under the first stitch of the round. Pull the yarn through and pull the yarn through the loop on your hook. This will be our center. In this variant we will have 6 petals because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches. If you want your flower to have 5 petals, you need to make 4 single crochets into the magic ring. So next we need to chain 3. Next find the first stitch, this one, yarn over, insert the hook under the first stitch through the both loops, yarn over and pull the long loop. The length of the loop should be approximately the same as the length of our braid. Next we are going to yarn over again and pull the yarn through 2 loops. This is our first long loop and we need to make 3 more. So we yarn over again, insert the hook into the same space, pull the long loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. 2 more into the same space. And the last time. Now when we have 4 long loops, we are going to pull the last loop through all of the loops on our hook, like this. If you want to add more volume to the petal, you can make more long loops into the same space, like 5, 6, depending on how you want it to look. Next we are going to make 4 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert the hook into the same space once again. Pull the yarn and make a slip stitch. And this is our first petal. Next we are going chain 3, yarn over, find the next loop, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, make the long loop, crocheting through 2, yarn over again, pulling the long loop from the same space, crochet through 2 again, and repeating 2 more times. If you forgot how many long loops you made in this space, you can just count here and just subtract 1 stitch, because this one is from our foundation chain for this petal. So I have 4 long loops here. So when I made the needed number of long loops, pull the last stitch through all of the stitches on the hook and make chain 4. Insert the hook into the same space once again and making a slip stitch. This is our second petal. So next we are going chain 3 again and repeating the process until we have the petal in each of the stitches. If you feel like you run out of yarn on this step and you just don't want to remake the whole flower from the beginning, you can decrease the number of petals just by skipping the stitch and crocheting through the last one. And this will not be visible at this point. And in the end you will have 5 petals instead of 6. The last petal we're making just the same as the rest. And when we attach the petal to the center, we are going to make a long loop. The length of the loop depends on where you want to attach your keychain, and that's totally up to you. I think I'll leave something like this. And then if you have your yarn attached to the ball, you can leave a long tail, and we will wrap this yarn around the center of the flower. Or you can cut the yarn and leave a short tail and then attach another color for the center. I will not cut the yarn because I have like this much left. So first we need to secure this end so our loop will not unravel in the future. So first pull it through the petal. So we will not have like this bar here. But be careful because you can just lose your loop here. Hold it with your fingers just to secure it. So checking that everything is okay. And then we are going to make the center of the flower. So we have another tail here, and we can use the second tail to hide the first. So we'll not have to weave in two tails. If you want your flower to look good on both sides, make sure you're using the t-shirt yarn with the right side that looks like this and not like this. So you can use a thread needle if you have one, but I just don't have, so I will use my crochet hook. It will also become more comfortable if you use smaller one than the main that you used for the flower. I will use 3mm crochet hook, but the size just don't really matter here, so use whatever you have. And we just wrapping the yarn around the center of the flower back and forth. You can wrap it like side by side or just cross the yarn like this. It just depends on the personal preferences, so that's totally up to you. Don't forget to hide this tail. Just place the second tail over the first, and that's it. And continue until you like how the center looks. And this is the result.